National President Shri Jagjit Singh, General Secretary Shri O.P. Sharma, Shri B. Mohan Rajan, Shri V. Hari Krishna, General Secretary of the South Central Railway Association. So, a very good afternoon to all of you. I think the total strength is around 1,400. 1,300 total. I mean, this is one category of paramedical staff which have always held close to my heart right from the start when I was an ADMO down up to now when I have become a DG. I mean, this because they are having a little difficult, a little different pattern of work as compared to the other paramedical workers who are working in the hospitals or health units. See, not only you have to face the patients in general while in your activities, you have to also face the general public and you have to face the administration on a day-to-day basis. So you are in one of the, what I can say, the senior supervisory cadre who have interaction with all the three people, and that's why your responsibility, your skills and your attitude matters a lot to each one of them. It may be a patient. I mean, for example, you are a health inspector in the hospital and you have to manage the Safaiwalas, and some patient complains against the Safaiwala, then you are brought into interaction with the patient. And when you come to the station, those days, of course, one very fortunate thing which has happened in the entire Indian Railways is the invention of bio-toilets. So otherwise, I have seen, I mean, when I joined as ADMO, how difficult it was, the job of the health inspector in answering the problems of the passengers, in answering the problems of the administration due to the open defecation and also the night soil on the tracks. So that was a very tough time actually. But then fortunately technology has helped us, and the bio-toilets have now by and large, and I think most of the country I think is now a result of that. But then any station cleanliness which was not very important maybe a decade ago has become one of the most focus of attention today. So whether be it in the hospital, whether be it in the station, you are always have to be on your toes so that you cannot relax at any point of time. So that is the responsibility you have been carrying. And in addition, answering the administration to their various questions, various regarding your sanitation part, regarding your health activities part, or even, I will frankly say that, the personal help which you have been providing to all the medical department as well as the other department officials and their dignitaries at any point of time or any point of the day. So all these things have played a very major role, and it makes you a different type of value addition to the department and a value addition to the entire system, so that the health inspector roles is a very major role. Now, while all these things are there have been a lot of changes taking place. I think Mr. Jagjit Singh has told you briefly as what has happened in the past few years. The first thing was the railways' focus on cleanliness has made station cleanliness as a part of unified contract system which was there earlier for cleanliness related to other aspects like coaches, other aspects like sheds, the workshop sheds, etc. So while the government issued, while the administration issued circulars in this regard, I think there has been and there continues to be confusion regarding as to who has to play the role of taking care of you. For all the work you do, and if you are not either recognized or if you are not properly administered in the administration role, then it becomes difficult for the health inspectors. So of course Mr. Jagjit Singh has pointed out various issues which are actually burning issues now in the department, and I will try to address as far as possible. Basically, one is forming of a separate wing, then the hospital patient care allowance and paramedical promotions, implementation of training modules and the implementation of the FSSA Act, and regarding the DAR action. So all these things are very important issues, I think, which we need to address, and in this respect, I would like to involve the association on a very active way. That means you have to provide us what actually you require so that we can also take it further forward. So इसमें जो आपका आइडियाज है, जो आपका व्यूज है, इसको आप कुल मिला के हमें बता देंगे तो हम इसको आगे बढ़ाएंगे. लेकिन ये थोड़ा मुश्किल, लेकिन ये काम हम शुरू करना पड़ेगा. पहले हमको शुरू करना ही पड़ेगा. बाद में वो कितना दूर चलेगा, कितना एम्फेसिस हम लेंगे, वो हम जिम्मेदारी है, हम लेंगे इसको. लेकिन we will make the effort, and like what Mr. Santan Gopal was telling about the example of Southern Railway. Actually, Mr. Hari Krishna was also behind me for all these things. South Central Railway में. लेकिन ये जो पिछले 2 साल में ये कोविड संभालने के समय में हमें और कुछ एक्टिविटीज को या और कुछ किसी इश्यूज को समय ही नहीं मिला. अगर समय मिला हुआ तो वो एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन इसको नहीं मान रहे थे क्योंकि उनको कोविड मैनेजमेंट ये पाला हो गया. इसलिए बट इन सदर्न रेलवे as I mean all, I think you should compliment Mr. Santan Gopalan unequivocally. I mean इसको सारी जिम्मेदारी जो सदर्न रेलवे में लिया है और सदर्न रेलवे में इम्प्रूवमेंट हुआ है हेल्थ डिपार्टमेंट का, वो हेल्थ इंस्पेक्टर्स का, वो संतान गोपाल ही कारण है इसके लिए. क्योंकि इसमें जो अभी कितना 7 ना ये चोस नहीं 7 सदर्न रेलवे. How many people are there? AHOs?
7 available.
Okay, I mean.
10 selection to the 10 selection.
Total 40. So इसमें एक so here there is almost 3 AHOs for one division. I mean it can never be seen in your Mr. Jagdeep Singh is talking about 1 AHO in one division, but there it is because basically each person has to take a little interest. ये क्या होगा, ये वो जो वर्कशॉप पोस्ट में किया है और किसी ग्रांट्स में किया है, उसको ग्रांट कहाँ आएगा, वो अकाउंट्स में फंड्स कहाँ हैं, किस हेड में अकाउंट है, ये सारे को हम थोड़ा पुश करना पड़ेगा अकाउंट से, पर्सनल डिपार्टमेंट से, और जब तक जीएम से भी उनको थोड़ा पुश करना पड़ेगा. इसके बाद ही वो मिलता है, और मिलने के बाद ही उतना हम रेस्ट नहीं कर सकते क्योंकि उसको हमें मेंटेन करना ही पड़ेगा. ये सारी जिम्मेदारी एक आप तो प्रोएक्टिव रोल नहीं लेने पर नहीं आए. इसलिए वो जो किए हैं सदर्न रेलवे में, इतना काम किए हैं, इतना हेल्थ ऑफिसर्स है, इतना DHOs है. अगर आई थिंक जगजीत सिंह वी डोंट हैव एनी अदर सीनियर स्केल ऑफिसर्स इन अदर जोन्स. So anyway, I think this is, and of course the cadre review has also come. Of course, it had come only just around a week or 10 days back. We are also looking at it, and there are various objections raised. We will try to answer it, and we will try to take it ahead. And as far as hospital patient care is allowance, I don't know ये कहाँ पड़ा है, मतलब ये proposal गया है बोर्ड को या नहीं, वो तो बहुत genuine, लेकिन वो representation has it been given to the board or anything has it been given to the board? So let me check up. You can also follow up with the board actually where it is lying. Let us rake it up. I think one of your any of your health officers are there in the board now. तो ये भी थोड़ा follow up कीजिए इसको. हाँ वो भी देखिए. और ये training module भी I will just look into it, how it can be implemented for the paramedical staff, and of course other things also like DAR action, that should not be much of an issue. We will just follow it ahead and then look at with the personnel department and do it. But one thing is that now of course health inspectors have become more of managers now and more into the contract management, which is of course it has got its own positive these things. You have to take it positively because ये जो आप बाकी डिपार्टमेंट्स कर रहे थे ये इतना बहुत बड़ा काम नहीं है, ये आपको भी कर सकते हैं. यू कैन ऑल्सो डू इट इन अ बेटर वे, एंड आई थिंक यू शुड ऑल्सो नॉट हेजिटेट फ्रॉम डूइंग इट, बट यू शुड लर्न एंड एक्चुअली इम्प्रूव ऑन दैट. जो इम्प्रूव अभी माननीय CRP ने भी बताया ये आउटकम कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होना चाहिए. ये पिछले महीने अभी आउटकम बेसिस में कॉन्ट्रैक्ट करना है. वो इसमें आपका व्यूज क्या है मुझे पता नहीं, लेकिन वो ये हाउ प्रैक्टिकल और हाउ एफिशिएंट इट विल बी, लेकिन वो गोरखपुर में जो नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न जोन में ऐसा किया है, आई थिंक इट हैज बीन डन टू द betterment. So I don't know whether other zones have done it, but anyway, all said and done, you have been doing a very great job in the railways. You have been now today one of the main people who are responsible for the creating a public impression of cleanliness, whether it is in the hospital, whether it is in the stations, whether it is in the colonies, or whether it is in the hospitals. At the same time, you are also doing health-related work, and you have done a lot of coordination, lot of efforts in this tackling this COVID epidemic. But what happens many a times, once that epidemic goes away, it is not I'm talking about our railways, I'm talking about the entire country or the entire globe as such. Once some crisis is solved in a medical issue, then the doctors and all the paramedical workers, till the next crisis comes, they will go to the background. Of course, this is a global phenomenon. ये हमारा देश का नहीं, हमारा railways का नहीं, सभी जगह ऐसा होता है. लेकिन हम भी हमारा ये कोविड एपिडेमिक, ये हमको ये थोड़ा प्राइड आया है हमें इसको मैनेज करने के लिए, और हमारा वैल्यू जो है, क्योंकि बाकी प्राइवेट अस्पताल में हमें ये पेशेंट्स को नहीं मान रहे थे, उस समय हमें भी सारी जिम्मेदारी लेना पड़ाया, और इसमें भी हम बहुत अच्छे तरीके से हमने काम किया और अच्छे तरीके से हमने इसको संभाला, और वी अर्न दी गुडविल ऑफ द एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन, और यही गुडविल हम आगे बढ़ाएंगे. एंड विथ ऑल योर कोऑपरेशन एंड विथ ऑल योर सजेशंस, आई थिंक वी शुड बी डूइंग बेटर फॉर द कैडर, एंड वॉट एवर सजेशंस Mr. Santan Gopalan, Mr. Jagjit Singh have all given, and Mr. Sharma is also there. Sharma कहाँ से काम कर रहे हैं? Retired. अच्छा, हाँ, ठीक. तो we will keep in close touch, and then we will try to take it ahead. So again, wish you all the best, and I hope you had enjoyed your stay in Delhi. अब I think many railways have come. सारे railways में आया है. Okay, thank you again. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir.